Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I don't know, Deke. Sounds a lot of work. Can't I just carry on rescuing beasts?
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
What are you up to now?
Slow down now. There we go. Leviosa! No, you don't. Incendio! Leviosa! I'll look after you. Leviosa! Do cooperate, won't you? No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Leviosa! Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Surely those would come to...
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan Hobhouse.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominis. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominis.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominis. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominis, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominis. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominis, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
my young friend.
Absolutely shameless.
Revelio.
First thing I cast is Profondo.
Alohomora.
Only a hairy heart.
Revelio.
Beast of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city. Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the
I could keep an eye out for the thief.
You? Ugh, nothing to be done by the lot. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night.
What do you have?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls. Mr. What do you have?
What can I help you with today? Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
It must leave.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twit.
Nice to meet you too, madam.
You know, you might be interested in this. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
I'm afraid I don't find puzzles that engaging.
Ah, understood. However, you might feel otherwise when I tell you a bit more about the... My husband Greville insisted that the man was in. Perhaps you...
If I happen...
Ah!
Mrs. Twiddle?
Oh,
Yes. I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to act...
well done. Oh, I miss having... Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. I should investigate. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Incendio. Where's that goblin helm, you little thief? I should that immigrant stole. Could bring them. Expelliarmus. Incendio. No! Executor! Is it you? That was a mistake.
I've seen your Barry's for you. I'd be impressed by
Confront.
No one takes my own and gives the television. Hi, Bungo.
Revelio. Only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You there? Can you help me? I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment. I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? Would you mind helping a wizard in distress? You there, can you help me? I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment. Would you mind helping a wizard in distress? You there, can you help me? I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment. Would you mind helping a wizard in distress? You there, can you help me? I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? Would you mind helping a wizard in distress? You there, can you help me? I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? Would you mind helping a wizard in distress? I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment. I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? You there, can you help me?
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery
Would you mind
business for
helping
Mr.
a wizard in
Haggerty.
distress?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Leviosa.
Assignment's all finished.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now.
I take it you're
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it... Practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Come to think of it, months ago I had the throne.
That reminds me.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Bombarder.
What have you done? You knew I'd find you.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.